I never believed in haunted houses. Creaks, drafts, old pipes. There's always an explanation. That's what I told myself the first night I heard the voice. It was just after midnight. I was lying in bed, lights off, phone charging on the floor. The apartment was completely still. No traffic, no neighbors. Then, from inside the wall behind my headboard, I heard a whispered "At first." I thought I imagined it. My name, barely audible, like someone exhaling words through insulation. I held my breath and listened. Silence. My heart slowed, and I almost laughed at myself. Then it spoke again, clearer this time. Closer. It wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. It sounded like it was right next to my ear, separated from me by a thin layer of drywall. The voice was calm, almost gentle, and it said my name the way someone does when they don't want to wake others. I jumped out of bed and turned on every light. The walls were solid, cold, empty. I knocked on them, feeling ridiculous, and listened for any hollow spaces. Nothing. I didn't sleep that night. The next day, I told myself it was stress. I worked late shifts. My mind was exhausted. But the following night, the voice came back. This time, it wasn't whispering. It was talking. I sat on the couch, TV muted, lights dim. From the wall near the kitchen, I heard breathing. Slow, patient. Then words began to form, dragging themselves through the plaster. I can hear you thinking. I froze. The voice didn't echo. It didn't sound like it was traveling through a pipe or vent. It sounded trapped, pressed flat against the inside of the wall, as if the wall itself was speaking. I backed away, my shoulders against the opposite wall, eyes darting across the room. The voice followed me, shifting from one wall to another, always closest to me. I've been here longer than you, it said. You just never listened. I ran outside and didn't stop until I reached the street. I stood there shaking, staring up at my apartment windows like they were watching me back. The landlord laughed when I told him. Old building, thin walls, neighbors messing around. He suggested earplugs. That night, I stayed anyway. I needed to know at exactly 3:17 a.m. The voice returned. But now, it was angry. The walls began to tick, like fingernails tapping from the inside. Small cracks spread outward, hairline fractures crawling like veins. The voice spoke faster, overlapping itself, as if multiple mouths were trying to use the same space. You weren't supposed to hear us yet. I covered my ears, but it didn't help. The sound wasn't traveling through the air. It felt like it was inside my head, vibrating my skull. Then it said something that made my stomach drop. We learned your voice. There was a pause, a deep, wet inhale, and then the wall spoke again, this time sounding exactly like me. Same tone, same breathing, same fear. It repeated things I had said earlier that day. Phone calls, private thoughts whispered to myself. Words I had never spoken out loud. The realization hit me slowly and all at once. The walls weren't talking to me. They were listening. I grabbed my phone and started recording, desperate for proof. As soon as I hit record, the voice stopped. The walls went silent. Too silent. The kind of silence that presses in on you. Heavy and expectant. I checked the recording. At first, it was just static. Then, underneath it, I heard whispering. Not the voice from the wall. My own voice. Calm. Steady. Saying things I didn't remember recording. I'm ready now. It said. I dropped the phone. The final night, the walls began to open. Not breaking, parting. Like skin stretching under pressure. The cracks widened, revealing darkness behind them. Not studs. Not insulation. Just endless black, breathing softly. Hands pressed outward from inside, forming shapes under the paint. Faces followed, pushing until their features were almost visible. Mouths opened, all speaking at once, all using my voice. We need somewhere to go, they said. You made space. I ran for the door, but the hallway walls were closing in, bending, narrowing. The voice was everywhere now, floor, ceiling, inside my chest. You hear us because you're hollow too. I don't remember falling asleep. I woke up inside the wall. At least, I think I woke up. It's dark here, but I can't hear everything. The new tenant moving in. The sound of furniture scraping across the floor. Their footsteps stopping when they hear something strange. I try to scream, but the wall speaks for me now. And tonight, I'm going to say their name.